Be sure to check out RCT3, winner of the RCT3 Tosso Quiz of 2015 and enter the Toxic competition for 2016. Hello Internet, welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play Ultimate Theme Park 2016, and this is like my 5th attempt at doing this, because like I started laughing on the first 2 and then got my mic in the wrong place on the 3rd, so this is actually something like take 5, I don't know, but anyway. Welcome to episode 3, and rather than opening with some usual roundup of what's been happening lately and why I haven't uploaded for 2 days, exams, it's a kind of a thing that goes on these days, but anyway. Unfortunately, I have to open with a shout-out, not from me or from any of my friends, but for my sister, of all people, because she happened to hear me recording and now wants to get some publicity on my channel. So, because she's 9, I'm the eldest child, and I have to do this. Yeah, here's my sister. Say hi, Maya.
Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Maya from Maya's Dream Mods, so go and click the subscribe button down below, and shout out to JHHunter114 on her Musical.ly account. Bye!
Okay, she's gone now. And back to the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So, what was I going to do on this glorious occasion when I had no exams? Finally! This is the joy of exam leave. While the exams themselves may be hell, the bits in between are quite nice. So what did I decide to do on this momentous occasion? Well, I decided to do some large-scale planning like I did last year, and essentially sort of map out most of the area. So I downloaded a map on my phone, and I've been referring to that a lot in this building session, which is why I kept on pausing in the game, because I was referring to my phone to know where to put these highways. So, funny story, I wanted to use, I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but I wanted to use Old Spice's highway set, but because the textures on them are amazing, oh my god, and the shapes are so good, like the models are incredible, but there's no curved pieces and the extension supports are basically useless. So I got relegated to using the highways from Crypt's Destroyed City, which kind of sucked balls. So I had to basically just put up with it, because like, while Crypt's, the textures aren't as great, however, they do have like decent supports. I mean, I tried thinking about splicing the 2 sets, but then there's the problem with the fact that Old Spice's highways doesn't have any curves in it, which also sucked dick. So right here I was just trying to figure out how I could map it all out. So I'm trying to leave spaces for kind of roller coasters. So I'm thinking in this kind of area, which is sort of in real life Boston, kind of Cambridge. Not if you think Cambridge in Cambridgeshire, then you got the wrong one. But I was thinking I could put a roller coaster in there. I can maybe put one around the back of Diamond City. And then I might be able to fit another one around the Glowing Sea, on the edge of it maybe. Or kind of maybe hang over the river or something. I can definitely fit, I think I can get 3 in here, mate. Or maybe one around the satellite array that I'm going to put in somewhere. But that's going to require some more terraforming. So right here I decided to kind of, for more large-scale planning, put in the railway that runs across Boston. Now this was pretty easy across the southern parts, but until I messed up the terraforming. So this was pretty easy across the southern part of the map. Because like the terrain around there is relatively flat. It's basically just swamps. But around here, ugh, this was hard. I craved terraforming pieces. But I'm going to get quite clever with how I use them. I'll probably have to use a bunch of track beds to... But actually here I managed to get it so that I didn't have to use any of the stone pieces, because I didn't think that would look very good. Because like, the track bed set I have, it's really great, but you got to get it right when it comes to track beds. So around here I just remembered that the beach fence set whatever I had some great kind of rustic grass, and I'm probably going to be using a lot of this. At some point I need to have an episode called Mass Foliage, purely for the pun. But anyway, so right here I know that there's kind of rocks around Vault 111. More rocks! Gotta have the rocks. I know last year's park could pretty much be summed up in the word rocks, rocks, and more rocks. That's more than one word, but still. But yeah, so right here I was trying to do some terraforming, basically get it so that I didn't have like any kind of gap between the track beds and the terrain. And eventually I got it working. I think, yeah, around there I was thinking of maybe I could fit in the satellite right there, because I haven't quite got my map in proportion. Frankly, I should have just made it bigger, but it's only so big you can build in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Trust me, I've pushed it to the limits, literally. Anyone who remembers my plans from last year to do a follow-up to Orthodox that was way better, then, yeah, I mentioned that at the start of last year's series. But I managed, for those of you who weren't paying attention, essentially, when I built the massive wooden roller coaster last year, which was kind of a flop, because like, I'm not overly happy with it, I told myself that I was going to do like a follow-up coaster that was actually decent and wouldn't break your spine, which is great, and it was all going well. I made it even bigger, like it can literally on the limits, but I had most of the supports done, and then Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 completely broke on me. Like, I couldn't get it working at all. I had a 17 megabyte file. But anyway, that's what I'm worried about with this park actually, whether or not I'm going to break the game. Back to this, I was fitting in more bodies of water. Like, this is it's a weird concept doing this kind of a theme park, because it's kind of an open world. It's, I suppose, yeah, open world Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. It's a bit odd. Actually, that's not a bad episode title. And enter more Nemesis B. We're going to be hearing a lot of that this series. So this here was a new set I was experimenting with. It's called Pieces of Prestige's Wooden Bridge Building Set. But I decided I didn't like the flat pieces, but the support piece is actually really good. So I was trying to essentially just build up this kind of body of water around Sanctuary Hills. Anyone who knows a Fallout map will understand this. Seriously, if you haven't played Fallout 4, you are missing out so much. Now, I do appreciate my terraforming is a little bit off. Like, I know Fallout isn't quite this steep. There, I did my best to get it working. Like, I appreciate the grain's a bit deep, but honestly, when it comes to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, like, some water bodies just, you just can't do shallow water. It needs, like, a certain amount of depth. Sorry, I'm really tired. But yeah, it needs a certain amount of depth to actually work. So here I'll just do more foundations. I'm aware these probably aren't in the Sanctuary Hills Bridge in the actual game. I need to bloody play the game. Actually, speaking of which, for anyone who plays Fallout 4, are Automatron and Far Harbor any good? Because I really want to get both of them. I mean, I appreciate Far Harbor only came out today, but Automatron's been out for a while, and that looks quite cool, because I want to get some more DLCs of Fallout, because I've done the main questline now, and a lot of stuff around it. I mean, there's probably more stuff I can do, but I don't really want to kill Virgil. Like, I've already pissed off enough people in the game, seriously. I blow up the Institute, and half of the Brotherhood is pissed at me, and all the Minutemen are pissed at me, even though I still get jobs from them, but yeah. This is kind of like success, but at what cost? So yeah, right here I was just working on the bridge and kind of adding some more details with my Captain's Wooden Walkways, and then Big Burger's Timber V2. I think I used the 20 centimeter set on this occasion, which is kind of interesting because I rarely use that one. So right here I was sort of starting to think, okay, what more can I do? Then I remember the wall around Sanctuary. I know that like a lot of this series is going to end up just be me doing kind of landscape building and stuff, because like, man, there's a lot to do in this theme park. Like, there's going to be so much work. Like, I hope I can finish it before the end of this year. But given that I don't really play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 as much as I used to, I feel like, I mean, Fallout 4 didn't help, but like, I do still enjoy the results of this game. Like, don't get me wrong, the end of last year's series, oh man, I loved every minute of putting together that final edit, and to see the way that it just took off. It's still my fastest growing video by literally double anything else I've uploaded. Like, to see the way, like, the response I got from that video, it was incredible to watch. So if anyone wondering what I was doing there, I was marking out the glowing sea. Fallout fans will understand that reference. But yeah, right here I was just doing more stuff and realised I should probably do the supports for the rest of my highways. It feels really weird saying highways because I'm from Britain and we say motorway. But like, obviously for all my American viewers, hello from the other side of the pond. Yeah, see what I did there? But yeah, I know you all Americans call them highways, but like, in Britain we call them motorways. Don't question it. Like, we rip off so much from America these days. I mean, music, sport. Actually, no. Americans ripped us off when it came to American football. Sorry guys, but rugby came first. Just saying. But yeah, right here I was just thinking, okay, what else can I do? But then, like, with my setup of the railway, I ended up pretty much necessitating a level crossing, which wasn't quite the situation that I wanted, but oh well, live with what you get. So I did some more foliage real quick, and then just sort of decided to wrap up some last minute terra painting. But anyway, So, coming up into the kind of the last minute of this episode, and yeah, at this stage I was pretty much doing some footage, then, oh no, I did some kind of fencing work around our flat ride up there on Vault 111. So, and then I did a control room that I forgot to do last episode. Oops. But yeah, so at this stage I was sort of just kind of thinking, okay, last thing, then I'll call it a day. Like, I'm not doing the kind of monster 2-hour shifts, but I sort of haven't really found the rhythm of this series yet. It's not like last year. Like, well, actually, no, last year took me a while to get into the rhythm, but I sort of knew, I kind of knew what I was doing, because, like, in some ways I had my own templates to work off, but with this, it's a complete shot in the dark. But I appreciate all the support you guys give me, and it is very heartwarming to see the comments, and hopefully they'll be just as nice in this video as they have been in my previous 2 episodes. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. We are coming up to the end of this one now. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you in episode on Saturday. I'm probably not going to upload tomorrow, but anyway. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, whenever that happens to be. So, until the next time.